Well, remember as a kid how much we loved when the book fair was happening? Like Tess was saying, we were getting pencils, pencil toppeners, slap bracelets, right? Well, now Magic City Books is hosting something for adults, just like those old Scholastic book fairs. Pat Cawiezell is here with more. Pat, tell us about this. Good morning.
Good morning, Dave. Thank you. Yeah, we are really excited to be doing this. This is coming Thursday night. We're going to be over at Neff Brewing, which is over there on 3rd, just kind of right outside of downtown, really close to here at the station. And we're going to be there with books and all kinds of fun bookmarks and pencils and pens and all kinds of fun stuff to just kind of remember and relive those days of being able to kind of come in, go through the book fair, go through all these great things and maybe some stuff that people weren't as aware of on the book side of things, and fun stuff to just kind of have and have a little bit of fun. So we're expecting a great crowd, people bring their friends and coming out and just having a fun night with it. And since we're going to be over at Neff Brewing, there's going to be beer and other beverages to have as well.
A little different from your childhood, right? So February 23rd, right? We just want to make sure we know here. February 23rd.
Starting at 6 and then kind of going until it goes.
All right, so that's over at Neff on 3rd Street, just outside of downtown. We also want to talk about some books and some author visits that you have coming up.
That's right.
Let's start with this one here on camera 2 I'm going to show.
So The School for Good Mothers is a great novel. This is a book that is on a lot of best of lists for 2022, including President Obama's favorite books of the year. Jessamine is going to be visiting us next Monday night, so a week from today on the 27th, and that event's going to be at TCC, Center for Creativity, just on the south side of downtown. And we're really looking forward to this one. This is a novel about kind of a near future where, and a bit of a thriller. It hits a little close to home for parents.
Ooh, okay. Yes. And it's called The School for Good Mothers by Chan. Yes. How about this one? Because I saw Gray Man on Netflix.
That's right. The Ryan Gosling movie that is on Netflix. And so that is based on a series of novels by Mark Greaney. The next book in that series is called Burner, and that's out tomorrow. And Mark is going to be joining us in the store Wednesday night. That's this Wednesday, 7 o'clock in the store. We're going to have Mark talking about this book, other books in the Gray Man series. It's a great opportunity to hear a little bit more from an author and kind of what goes into the research that goes into this book. I mean, the characters in this are all in espionage, and there's just so much interesting stuff and finding out how they learn about that. So it might be a book that, you know, if you're heading out on spring break and you're looking for something, if you're going to be on a flight or if you're going to be doing something, this would be a great one to pick up.
All right. How about this one? And this is going to get it down in the weeds with some law here.
That's right. That's right. So this book is called The Promise Kept, and it is the kind of a story about McGirt and the implications, written by a law professor and an anthropology professor. So kind of talking a little bit about the history of how the Muskogee Creek Nation moved from the southeast into Oklahoma, and then a law professor and the two of them kind of talking about the history and the legal aspect of that case and what goes into it. So I know there's a lot of people that are curious about that, want to know a little bit more about where that's going, and this is a great way to get a little bit of that information. A new book just out in the last month or so.
Salman Rushdie, of course, you know, almost died in an attack recently. He's back. He has a new book, just gave an interview to the New Yorker. So he is apparently doing much better now.
Doing much better. This book, of course, had been done, so this book would have been coming out anyway, but this is Victory City, his brand new novel. Salman Rushdie puts out a book every few years, and when he does, it's always a big event. He's joined us a few times here in Tulsa for books, and so we're really excited about the potential for him to join us again in the future, maybe for the paperback of this coming up in a little while. Victory City is classic Rushdie, fantastical elements, historical elements. It's going to be a great read.
All right, less than a minute. I want to get through these last two real quick here.
Yes, two for kids. You know, there's a lot of folks out there. Sometimes it's hard to know what to get for the reader that is kind of graduated from picture books and wants to be reading on their own, but they're not quite ready for 300 pages or Harry Potter or something like that. And so that's where leveled readers can really come in. This is a biography of Wilma Mankiller, the first Cherokee chief, and a great a great one to choose for those leveled readers. And then, of course, Jacqueline Woodson Can Do No Wrong as far as we're concerned. This is her latest picture book, The World Belonged to Us, kind of about her life growing up. It's going to strike a chord with readers who are kind of remembering childhood and the freedom of being a kid.
I always have to look inside. I love the illustrations. Beautiful, beautiful selection here. Good luck with your book author events, and everything like that. And also the adult book fair. Just one more reminder, February 23rd, that is this week, 6 to 8 p.m., Neff Brewing, kind of near downtown. Beer, books, pens, posters, and more. Thank you so much, as always, Pat.